Hey, it's Mike with Tech BB. I'm in a pretty good freaking mood today, okay? This has been probably about the best week of my life, okay? You know, Sunday I had my twins, and they're healthy. Rebecca and Madison, I'm hoping I can take them home here in the next couple of days. Last night we went and saw them, and they were taken out of the neonatal ICU, and now they're in the nursery, which means they're in the home stretch of coming home. Probably in the next 2 or 3 days we'll be able to take them home. Turned 31 today. My wife is home. She's doing great. I'm feeling great. It's been a pretty good week so far. It's about the best birthday I've ever had. So I turned 31 today. I know everybody probably thinks, Mike, you look like you're 61. Well, you try putting up 200 shows for paintball. Let's see how well you look. Okay. But I've had some pretty good birthdays, but nothing has topped this. Let's see, turning 21. Going to Mons Venus and pretty much spending my home student loan check. That was a pretty good birthday. Let's see. Mons Venus is a pretty cool strip club over here in Tampa. That's what I did for my 21st birthday. I thought that was a pretty good birthday. My first birthday is married, as a married man, having my wife come in and hook me up that night with a nice little dance. That was a nice little birthday. She was going to kill me for saying this. But today I turned 31. And like I said, I've had everything I could ever want for my birthday, okay? Everything I could ever possibly want. I don't even want a cupcake, okay? My wife wants to take me out tonight for dinner. I don't even want that. I mean, I've had everything that I could possibly want for my birthday. And something else came in today. You're probably looking at me, Mike, why the hell are you wearing an Ohio State Buckeyes shirt, okay? Well, there's a really good reason why. John J.D. Larson, who's the tight end for the Ohio State Buckeyes, sent me an email, and he's like, big fan of the show, asked me a couple pointers, some couple tips, I helped him out, and he's like, I'm going to send you something this week I think you're going to be really happy with. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, are you an Ohio State fan? So no, I'm a USF fan, but I love college football. I think it's the best thing to watch. It's the most fun to go to. I love college football. Big fan of college football. He's like, I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to send you something. I'm like, all right, cool. I had a lot of people promised me they were going to send me free swag. John Larson actually came through this time. I got in the mail this morning, right on my birthday. FedEx shows up, drops off a little box. My mother-in-law was here helping out, goes and opens it up, and when she pulls this out of the box, it was a football signed by a lot of the players of the Ohio State football team. And I saw it, I was like, don't touch it! Don't touch it! You washed your hands? Have you washed your hands? No, you haven't. Put that back in the box, okay? Wash your hands before you pick this up, okay? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ohio State ball signed by players from Ohio State Buckeyes. This just melted my heart. I opened this up out of the box. I was like, holy shit, So he sends this, and hopefully you can see this. These are real autographs, okay? This isn't like the ball that you get at, Sports Authority, okay? These are real autographs. And I just couldn't believe when I saw this. He's like, I'm going to hook you up. And when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, So, John, I appreciate it. John Larson, I'll be pulling for you guys this weekend. Also sent me a badass Ohio State shirt here, Nike Ohio State, and I got this here, nice little Ohio State shirt. Big thank you to John Larson of Ohio State football, and I also got a nice program here, the program for the 2008 football season, Big Ten. This is just so cool. I showed this to my wife. She's a big football fan also, and she was like, holy shit, I can't top that. How can I top that? So big shout out. This show is going to be dedicated to John Larson and the Ohio State Buckeyes, for hooking me up, hooking Tech PB up. If we ever get our own little office, our own little Tech PB office, this is definitely going to be going in that office. And so I've got everything that I've ever wanted for my birthday. So here's what I'm going to do. Obviously, I can't buy a huge round of beer for everybody that watches the Tech PB show because half of you guys aren't 21 yet. And, I don't know how many people live over here in Tampa. So, in lieu of a huge round of drinks to everybody on Tech PB, I decided I'm going to give something, you guys, back to you. So, I called my boy Isaiah Hope of Tampa Bay Damage. And what we're going to do is tomorrow, Isaiah Hope is going to meet me at Cone Sports September 20th. and we're going to do an Ask a Pro Day. You guys have gotten to ask me everything. Tomorrow we're going to do an Ask a Pro Day, okay? Isaiah Hope is a professional paintball player, and he's a fucking badass too, okay? He's a very good professional paintball player. And so tomorrow, I said, look, I just want 2 hours of your time. Please hook me up with this. Just 2 hours of your time for the Tech PB show. He's like, all right, let's do it. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to go with Isaiah Hope to Cone Sports, and we're going to talk, and he's going to answer any questions that the Tech PB viewers have about professional paintball. If you have questions about how does the NXL treat you, what does it take to get to the NXL, how many years have you playing paintball, when did you realize that you wanted to play pro paintball, what is it like playing against all the best teams that are out there like Dynasty and Ironman and Edmonton Impact and all these other badass teams, or Russian Legion and stuff like that. Ask him about on the field tips such as how do you play Snake, why do I keep getting shot out off break, how do you play the X, how do you play the Dorito side, how do you run and gun, reload while shooting, all this stuff, okay? Any questions that you have, any questions that you have always wanted to ask a professional paintball player, I'm going to do that for you. Since I've already got everything, I got to give some of this back. I gave some of this back, okay? I mean, who can top this for my 31st birthday party? This is more than I've ever deserved. My wife is happy, my twins are happy, and turned 31 today, which I don't feel any older than I did when I turned 16. But, I've got to give some of this back. I've got to give some of this back. So here's my gift. My birthday gift back to you guys, the Tech PB viewers, that have supported me through thick and thin. And this show, like I said, is dedicated to the Ohio State fans, the Ohio State alumni, the Ohio State players, the students at Ohio State. We're going to dedicate this show to the Ohio State fans and the Ohio State family, and we're going to do a Ask a Professional Paintballer show. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think long, hard, and deep about any questions that you've always wanted to ask a professional paintball player, okay? And when we do the questions, I'm going to read your screen in right there. Hanson fan 913 asks, how do you run and gun, okay? So ask any questions that you've always wanted to ask a professional paintball player. Tomorrow, we're going to be over at Cone Sports in Tampa, Florida. And tomorrow we're going to be on the field with Isaiah Hope, and I'm going to have my big sheet of questions here. I'm going to ask him. So-and-so wants to know, how do you run and gun? What's the best way to play the Snake? What's the best way to play the Doritos and stuff like that? And since you guys don't say, Mike never played professional paintball, well, I'm going to get a professional. Isaiah Hope is a badass, and he's going to answer your questions. That is my gift to you, my birthday gift to the Tech PB community. So once again, a huge thank you to John Larson of Ohio State for sending me this. I mean, this has got its own little case. It's going to go right there on the wall, and when we get Tech PB in a nice little office, we're going to put that up there also. And this just melted my heart. So once again, guys, big thank you to all the fans of Tech PB. Start posting up your questions for Isaiah Hope, and look for the show tomorrow on the Ask a Pro. We'll have it up on Tech PB probably tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in.